Hi guys, it's Sandra here. Welcome to another teacher episodes. Today's topic is just simple sharing some do's and don'ts with you. I'll share some for your students, for parents, and of course for you teachers. Okay, so let's start with students. Students, it's become a trend where you're getting up way too late. When I say late, I mean after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Please try to break out of this system of getting up so late in the day because what's happening is that your body is becoming acclimated to that new schedule. Remember, in a matter of months, you're going to be starting a new school year, and you want to be up and going, when that school year starts. You don't want to be feeling groggy because your system have become so used to getting up late. So please do try to get up before 12 noon. Please don't get up after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Another thing, students, please try to organize your digital learning activities. I know you've got a lot. For some of you in the middle grades, you have 4 different content areas and some other connection classes to keep track of. Please try to organize and put those assignments all in one folder in whatever device you're using, whatever computer system you're using to share these assignments with your teachers. Just have them organized in a file. Remember now, this file is going to operate or take the place of that binder or notebook you have been using in school. And if you remember, those binders and systems you had in place were extremely important. So please continue to do so. Another thing I'd like to mention, if you possibly can, students, and if it's safe, try to get outside for a little bit, even if it's in your backyard, stepping out for a little bit, or in your front yard, just to get some of that fresh air in your system and not be in the house all day. So that I think is also important. Now for parents, let me talk to my parents. Parents, I know you're feeling overwhelmed. It is a lot. You've been thrown into this as well. We've been talking about teachers being thrown in, but you've been thrown in head first into this digital learning process. And now we're trying to hold your students accountable, but in a sense, we're trying to hold you accountable as well for making sure the student does all this work. So I know it's like uncharted territory for you. Just please know that as teachers, we're always here to support you. Reach out to us, and we will help you in the best ways we can. But we do understand the struggles that you're now faced with. Also, parents, just a little note of advice here. Please encourage your students to come prepared to the teacher's Zoom or Google Classroom sessions, those live sessions. Have your student come prepared to those periods of instruction. You want them to be asking questions, be engaged in the learning, because remember, those sessions are actually replacing classroom hours, okay? So you want your child to be fully engaged in the lesson or whatever is going on and not be a passive observer, okay? All right. Now let me speak with my teachers. Teachers, kudos to you as well. We're almost there at the home run stretch. And I know most of us right now, we are looking at preparing the final exams for our students, which is also going to pose another challenge, especially if not every single student has a device on which they can take that final exam on. So teachers, I know you're going through some challenges, but I'd like to encourage you to also to not only reach out to your students, but reach out to the parents as well, okay? Just to make sure they're maintaining their sanity, okay? So that's important. So reach out to the parents as well from time to time and see how well they're doing in terms of assisting you, because in essence they are your assistant. They become like a substitute, replacing you in the classroom. They now have that direct contact with the student. So please reach out from time to time to the parents and encourage them not to be overwhelmed, okay? Thank you so much for listening. Have a great, safe day. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification.